The new KTM 450RC is no longer a shelved concept. It is a very real, twin-cylinder machine with a premium single-sided swing arm, born from a convoluted marriage of Austrian branding, Indian ownership, and Chinese manufacturing. The rollout of this new middleweight contender has been distinctly Eastern-focused. First surfacing in Chinese homologation documents in December 2025, the bike was officially unveiled in China on April 1, 2026. Aesthetically, it is unapologetically KTM, draped in the signature aggressive orange and echoing the sharp, angular lines of the larger 990RCR, introduced last year. However, one has to critically question the necessity of the seemingly exaggerated aerodynamic winglets plastered on the front of a 450cc machine. It is a design choice that screams much louder about showroom appeal and trend chasing than genuine aerodynamic necessity at these speeds. Underneath the contentious fairing lies the heart of the matter. A definitive departure from the punchy single-cylinder engine of the outgoing RC390. The 450RC adopts a now standard 449cc parallel twin, churning out a respectable 56 horsepower. While it is a necessary evolution to stay competitive in a booming twin-cylinder class, it immediately creates a legislative headache for KTM's traditional European stronghold. If this sporty model ever crosses borders into Europe, it will exceed the stricter 2 license limits, requiring a mandatory electronic detune down to 48 horsepower just to legally put its target demographic in the saddle. Unrestricted, the 450RC boasts a claimed top speed of 195 km per hour, making it a genuinely fast machine for its displacement category. The chassis sharing becomes even more apparent when looking at the rear end. The 450RC inherits the aluminum single-sided swing arm from the CF Moto 450 SRS, a premium touch rarely seen in this entry-level class. KTM claims a ready-to-ride weight of just 168 kilograms, trimming 3 kilos off its Chinese cousin to honor the brand's ready-to-race mantra. However, this impressive weight reduction creates yet another A2 homologation nightmare. At 168 kilos and the maximum allowed 48 horsepower, the bike would actually breach the stricter 2 power-to-weight ratio limits, meaning European riders might suffer an even heavier horsepower penalty just to keep it road legal. Where KTM attempts to firmly distance itself from its platform-sharing origins is in the running gear. The suspension is naturally sourced in-house, featuring fully adjustable upside-down forks and a matching rear shock from subsidiary WP Suspension, complete with a steering damper. Braking is handled internally by WP Braking Systems, utilizing a single 320mm front disc with a radial 4-piston caliper and radial master cylinder, all supervised by a highly sophisticated Bosch lean-sensitive cornering ABS. Paired with a comprehensive electronic suite boasting ride modes, traction control, cruise control, and a connected TFT dash, the 450RC is undeniably well equipped, though one wonders if such heavy, expensive electronic intervention is strictly necessary on a sub-60 horsepower lightweight. Ultimately, the KTM 450RC arrives as a highly capable, albeit politically complex, motorcycle. Hitting the Chinese market this month with a price tag of 34,999 yuan, roughly 4,400 euros, it presents aggressively good value in Asia. Yet, its future in the West remains frustratingly opaque, with no European price or launch date confirmed.